The last Sim Update 10 build is just about to be released for beta testers, with a full release not far away. We have all the details on Sim Update 10, including all of this week's announcements and release news. So let's jump into the video. Before we jump into this week's announcements, in these videos we aim to bring you all the flight simulator news in one place. So if that sounds right up your taxiway, please hit that subscribe button. 72% of people that watch the Oz Flight Simulator channel are not subscribed, so if that's you, please help us out by hitting the little red button. It's much appreciated. Before we jump into this week's video, I want to let you know that this video is sponsored by FS Academy Mission Packs. FS Academy is a flight training missions aimed to provide you authentic knowledge and teach you how to fly professional and get the most authentic experience in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Each mission pack has something for everyone, including VFR training, IFR, virtual instruments, cross-country navigation, learn to fly the big jets with Jetliner and Voyager for just being adventurous. Being a real-world pilot myself, I have been using VFR training and cross-country navigation packs to help refresh my skills. FS Academy has been designed and developed by a real airliner captain, so you know that they have been tried and tested to represent real-world training courses. Mission packs are accompanied by theory and charts that are found in comprehensive ground school manuals that can be downloaded. FS Academy is great for simmers who are just getting into the hobby, right up to the experienced simmers that are practicing instrument approaches. Links in the description below where you can pick up your copy of FS Academy mission packs, and I would like to thank FS Academy for sponsoring this video. Pre-flighting this week's announcements, and the first one goes to Black Square as they released a teaser video of their pending steam gauge overhaul product, which is the King Air 350i. Just a short time after the release of the Grand Caravan, which was greeted with great praise and really raised the bar for default products close to study level, now it's time for the King Air 350i. The team has been overhauling the King Air from a glass cockpit to an analog suite, including a whole new panel and new interior. Besides all of that, the team has added a custom electrical system completed with fully workable circuit breakers. In this video, the team showcased systems with a full checklist from cold to dark, aircraft to failures, and more. Black Square mentioned that the steam gauge overhaul for the King Air will be available to purchase through the Just Flight store within a few weeks, and we should see it soon. SimWorks Studios has updated us with some news of their in development Dash 7. This aircraft is in development with partnership from the team over at Pilots as well. The team mentioned everything is moving forward nicely, and the project should be ready later this month to send to the Pilots team for a sound set and some finishing touches. The Dash 7 is now very functional, and the team have been testing and flying in many different conditions in the sim. Coding work for the system is all complete, and the team just have some work to do on the cockpit and cockpit texturings before handing it over to the pilot team. From the looks of things, we should see the Dash in our sims before the end of the year is out. Flying Iron Simulations is about to release the F6F Hellcat for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The team announced that they were in development with the Hellcat at the start of the year, and the Hellcat will include detailed simulations of all systems in the aircraft, ranging from electrical systems, pneumatic cooling systems with the massive R2800 double WAS engines, I should say, carrier landing capabilities with folding wings and catapults, and more. The team is aiming to release this only in a few days, and probably by the time you watch this video, it may be released already. If it's not, feel free to check our friend over at Two Tone Murphy's YouTube channel, as he actually went through the Hellcat and took it for a fly in the skies. And if you're over there, please hit that red button while you're there. In some more exciting announcement news, the stealth fighter from Aerial Simulations development is now complete, and it's pending release. The team have completed final features of the aircraft, now working on a user guide for the F117. The team have submitted it to the Microsoft Flight Simulator marketplace for approval. The team is expecting about a 5-week turnaround before we see it approved and ready to sell. Aerial Simulations mentioned they are now working on a few extra features that will only be possible for a product version on sale outside the marketplace, such as a weapons model, and which is not able to be displayed in the marketplace. Some interesting features on the stealth fighter from Aerial Simulations are PBR textures inside and out, detail animations such as refueling doors, canopy, glare shields, bomb bay doors, APU doors, and tailhook. Parachutes, just to name team, a few is included: custom flight model based on an F117A flight charts, accurate fuel systems, antenna simulations, icing systems, 9 liveries included. There's no confirmed release date or price, but we should see it in the next 4 to 5 weeks. Over at AnyBuilds this week announced they are expecting to release LAX very soon. The airport is nearing its end of its development and now moved into a beta testing phase. The team mentioned their version of the airport is based on the current state of LAX, and as the airport is under construction, the team aims to keep this product up to date with real world changes. The release will include a detailed terminal and interior, very realistic dynamic night lighting, accurate ground markings, custom built jetways, visual docking guiding systems, accurate logos, real world decals, and advertisement are scattered throughout. No confirmed release date, but it is aiming to be released soon. Taxiing over to this week's release news, and normally we only cover payware releases, but this one is an exception, which is a popular release, which is the freeware Airbus A330 from the team over at Project Megapack. This was originally released in early 2021, but ended up being discontinued after the team stopped collaborating for whatever reason. The A330 is now back with a release and update, and the pack includes new liveries and also an updated A330 to version 0.03. The 330 version is a custom A330 model with an A320 Neo cockpit with some 330 specific features and a custom sound set. The package includes a passenger and a freight variant, and you can pick up your copy of the A330 from the Project Megapack team. I'll leave a link in the description below. Taking a look at the next release for the week, this goes to the team over at Project Stratosphere, this week releasing a new aircraft, which is the Speeder Series 7 Kitfox. You may be familiar with the Kitfox family aircraft, as the team over at Parallel 42 released their version earlier this year, which was the Series 5 aircraft. The Speeder version of the Kitfox should be a little bit faster, as it has shorter wings and it has a higher cruising speed. Features included in this release is accurate flight model, working circuit breakers, smoke effects, 8K PBR textures, 7 liveries, accurate sound, and more. And you can pick up your copy of Project Stratosphere Series 7 Speedster directly from the Sim Market store. I'll leave a link in the description below. Lining up on the runway and waiting for this week's Sim Update news, and you may have noticed that Sim Update 10 was taken off the development roadmap last week, and with this week's update it's still not there. With that being said, the Microsoft team have mentioned that the full release of Sim Update 10 is slated for this or next week. Unfortunately, this doesn't mean it will be out next week, but it seems to be on the cards and plan. The team is currently adding final changes and updates for Sim Update 10, and the beta testing team can expect one last final testing build to be released shortly. The Microsoft team have been working closely with NVIDIA regarding the DX12 optimization and plan to release Sim Update 10 in conjunction with NVIDIA's driver release. The new driver is planned to help out what was causing the issue with the first beta build that the users discovered. Hopefully this all goes to plan. As we check out the new development roadmap again, the World Update 11 is only going to be a few weeks away, or a couple of weeks after Sim Update 10, and Sim Update 11, which is the 40th anniversary, is still on schedule for November. No word on the last World Update for before the end of the year, but it was mentioned a few months back that we would have 2 World Updates, and Canada being one of them. Let us know in the comments below what's the first thing that you're going to do once Sim Update 10 has arrived. Moving on to this week's marketplace releases, and this week we have seen 2 new aircraft, which one of them is a little surprise. The first one, which has been the Cessna 414 Chancellor, which has been well received for PC simmers, and now it's made its way to the marketplace and now available for Xbox users as well, which is great news. The other release is the PA11 Cub Special from Flight Replicas. This team not so long ago released the L4 Grasshopper for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and now it's sneaked the PA11 Cub into the marketplace, which we weren't expecting that one. Other products include a variety of night lighting, livery packs, and also airport scenery. If you got this far in the video, thank you very much. As I mentioned before, please hit that little red button. It's much appreciated, and subscribe to the channel. 72% of people that watch these videos aren't not subscribed, and it really helps us out. I'm going to leave you with another video here. This was a part of our top 5 must-have flight simulators in 2022. I think you're going to like it, so I'll catch you over there.